Hey, what's up everybody, Nexel here. Today we are playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, and this video we will be talking about the raid week that is currently going on. So we will start with the notice that says Deluxe Solo and Party Ranking Rewards. When it comes to working together as a party, the award you're going to get if you are within the top 2,000 parties is going to be these Bumblebee earrings, which gives you a skill perk +3. The skill perk skills have kind of gone out of favor, especially since we have so many max skills nowadays, and Second Chance 3, which has like an 89% proc rate, and then Second Chance 4 for this upcoming Coliseum reward, so that's 100% proc rate. So skill perk is kind of falling out of favor, but if you're new and you don't have a bunch of the max skills, I would definitely try my best to pick up this skill perk part just to add to your arsenal of stuff. So that is the party reward. It's kind of funny that they talk about the top solo reward stuff, but it doesn't really say anything about what you get. So let's go ahead, just head to the rankings, and then I will show you what you guys get for your top rewards as an individual person. So let's go to rankings, let's go to rewards, and pretty much it's the same standard stuff that you see every month. You're gonna get some jewels. I'm sorry, not some jewels. Geez, that'd be kind of crazy if we got jewels for ranking. But you're gonna get some gems. This month it's gonna be magic gems. If you're in the top 5, you're going to get a top 5 title, and if you're in top 100, you get a top 100 title. You need to at least place in the top 2,000 players for your union in order to get any magic gems. Now, I always found this kind of weird because I believe in Vulpes or Ursus, or no matter what union you're in, you got to be top 2,000, which is kind of strange because Vulpes is like so competitive in comparison to the other ones. If you look at the Lux rankings per week, it's like Vulpes has always been top. I don't think there's ever been a time where Vulpes wasn't the #1 union. So it's kind of weird. They should like kind of spread it out more proportionately based on how many people are within that union. But that's just my take on it. You know, that's why back in the day there were a lot of people that transferred unions just because it was easier to get into that top 5 to get the crowns in your name. It was a lot easier to make the top 100 for these reward weeks. So that's why a lot of people did it. Pretty much you got to be either a whale or you got to be like me and have a lot of pride to stay in Vulpes. So other than that, it's honestly beneficial for you to go to other unions just to get an easier chance at getting these rewards. I did miss one thing with the party rewards. Let's go ahead and switch to party. So if your party is within the top 50, you don't get some sort of special thing, but you do get 2 magic brooms, which is really helpful in the long run, especially if you're a newer player. Again, magic brooms are one of the best possible medals, like utility you could have in this entire game. So that would really help. What else did I want to talk about? Okay, so we will move on to the second notice, which is going to be the Queen Bee raid event. This is the raid event for the month. This is the ranking raid event. There are 2 raid events per month, and this one is the ranking one. So the cross boards, I keep messing up what I call the boards. The raid boards are going to come with the honeypot avatar part that wears around the neck, and this is the grade part. It comes with a Fantasia Mickey B. Now that's really good. This is the first time we are going to get a Fantasia Mickey B from these raid weeks. So if they do this every month, that would be super sweet, and it would add another Fantasia Mickey B to everyone's inventories. So this time, the raid boss is way more powerful than before. It was one of the complaints that was put in that the raid bosses don't have enough health. I personally didn't have a problem with it because, you know, any game that requires any sort of farming means you have to put time into it. You have to sit down and really do the work. The reason that people wanted more HP was that they were burning through the raid bosses more quickly, meaning that they had to pay attention to their phones more often or their tablets, and they weren't able to do like other things. Like, for example, what I do when I raid, if it takes me a long time, I like go watch some TV or something, or I do something else with my time. I don't consistently pay attention to the screen, but it makes sense to reward those people that really paid attention, really put in the effort, as opposed to like whales who just kind of press the auto button, put it down, go do something else, and it's like at that point you're racing against a machine. You're not even racing against effort at that point. You're racing against a machine, you're racing against whales, you're racing against utility that you might not have. So pretty much my opinion on this increased HP is that it was responding to people that like wanted to whale, pretty much. People that were like really high up, and they needed they just wanted to not pay attention to the game as much for the farming. Like, I know it was annoying to have to keep going back and doing the raid as much as possible, but that's what farming is. That's what video games are. You know, you can't just automate everything. You have to put the work in yourself. So I was personally fine with it. That's my opinion as to why they increased the HP cap, was just for those particular people. Because when you think about the people that can't one-shot the raid boss, that's using AP in order to just keep going back and fighting that thing. Luckily, though, we do have a 0 AP campaign going on, so that kind of factors out for this one, but normally you have to pay to keep going into the raid boss, and that can get super annoying, especially if you are, like, doing the actual farming and you have to keep going in. You actually run out of AP faster than a whale who would pretty much go in, one-shot the thing, and then not have any problems. But that is a whole new set of opinions that we are not here to talk about. So here are the bonus times. They are set into Pacific Standard Time and Universal Time. And during those times, the Lux received will double, which is really good because the Lux from these things is crazy. And the raid boss is level faster, so they increase by increments of 5. So if you defeat a level 1 raid boss during one of these time frames, it'll jump up to 6. If it's at like 15, it'll jump up to 20. And that plays a very important role because in the notice here, the raid boss will the raid boss will drop a bunch of raid coins at level 90, so work together to reap the rewards. Now, I was able to make it to level 90. Let's go ahead and switch over to our camera and find where exactly I hit level 90. So these are all our pictures of Union Cross. Here it is, level 90. Okay, so once you defeat the level 90 boss, this is what you get. So you get 10,000 coins just for beating the thing. And then the MVP or the host will get 5 chips, and then the defeating all the points will get you 5 Dales. So this is the rewards for defeating the level 90. And if you're just a participant, if you're not the actual host or MVP, you're still gonna get the Dales, and you're still gonna get the coins, which is really helpful because when we go to the actual board itself, so let's go ahead, head over to the raid board. Where are you? All right, here it is. So this is the raid board. These are, you know, just your standard stuff. You're going to get the Season Wielder Bonus 2, Season Wielder Bonus 1, just for the people that raid a lot. You're going to get those extra magic mirrors and stuff. But here's your Fantasia Mickey B. It's going to be 10,000 raid coins. So if you yourself are able to get up to that level 90 alone, that's going to net you then Fantasia Mickey B. Odds are you're going to have enough coins if you're raiding that much just to get, you know, everything else plus the Fantasia Mickey B, because you get the 10,000 coins just by beating the level 90 boss. You can help your party members because if you are super strong and they're kind of still working on it, you can get up to that level 90, just tap it, let it be available to everyone in your party, everyone goes in to attack it, and everyone gets all the raid coins. So that is probably the most efficient way to go about it, especially if your party has one like super powerful player, and then people that are still trying to work on building up their setups and stuff like that. That is what you can do. Is you can make it available to everyone. Just make sure you defeat it before it goes away. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on those raid coins and you'll have to respawn the whole thing. Everyone's going to have to do it again. One other warning is that, remember how we said the raid boss level goes up by 5 when you fight during the raid hours? That means if you go and fight the raid boss when it's at either level 86, 87, 88, or 89, and you're during those time periods, you're going to skip that level 90, you're going to miss it, and you're going to miss out on 10,000 free raid coins. Not necessarily free because you have to put the work in, but you're going to miss out on 10,000 raid coins, which can get super annoying because with all the raiding I've done for today, I'm only sitting at 8,871 without those bonus coins. So that can get kind of annoying because I'd probably have to use the other coins on the other parts of the board, and then I'd have to raid some more to get the Fantasia Mickey B. So just keep that in mind, that it is the 90 is skippable, and if you skip it, it can actually hurt you, or it can cause you a lot of trouble, especially if you're not a raider and you want the Fantasia Mickey B. You don't want to do all that raiding, especially since the boss has like just a butt ton of health. So there's a lot to worry about with the raid boss, especially if you're not a whale, if you don't have the right utility in order to take that thing out efficiently. So that will be, I feel like I want that to pretty much be my analysis of Raid Week itself. We will do one more video. The next video is going to be on the actual raid boss itself, which is kind of interesting for the month. So with that being said, that is my analysis on the Raid Week itself. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to throw them in the comments below, and I will try my best to answer. But as always, everyone, until next time, take it easy.